You rest comfortably, and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Roland. As independent investigator, I am Roland, chief of the new Air Defense Force. Stationed at Scout Outpost, I previously worked for your team in the Shiru Defense. The section says send reinforcements for that mission. You're the one who blocked the truck. Indeed, I trust you already understand the urgency and importance of any Hollow Zero mission. To cut the chase based on skills you've demonstrated, my team and I have agreed that we can now authorize you to join another Hollow Zero mission. True soldier never passes up a chance to distinguish themselves, and this chance is now yours. Can you give me the details? This is exactly the response the Defense Force needs. In short, participating in this mission requires a strong team. The Defense Force will provide special support with supplies. I'll be waiting for you at Scout Outpost. Roland mentioned that we could get special supplies from the military by participating in this mission. Let's head over to Scout Outpost to find out more details. Nakamata Agent's story Cat and Mouse Game 1 has been recorded and viewed in the video archive. Does that mean we have Ambi stuff now as well available to us? As a side mission? Let's fast travel. Hello, Roland. Excellent. I've only been 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 37 seconds since I sent that message. As an independent investigator, I can sense your ambition. Thanks, but it's not that there was just no traffic this morning. The Defense Force members all like to watch the clock. Punctuality is a virtue for humans, but the Defense Force it's a duty. We often have missions that are a race against time. Today's task is no different. In short, we recently discovered that there are several anomalies of ether activity near the exploration routes of Hollow Zero, which frequently spawn ethereals. When these anomalies unchecked could certainly hinder the progress of future Defense Force operations. You want us to handle it? That's right, the task involves routine cleanup of these abnormal zones, and your team isn't the only one participating. As for the special supply support I mentioned earlier, it includes materials for making W-Engine drive disks, good, especially drive disk master copies, and planting agents. Planting agents? Or plating agents? Indeed, it seems Miss Independent Investigator is well aware that the W-Engine disk drives can significantly enhance the performance of a W-Engine. The materials for making such disks are scarce. Especially recently due to the increased demand caused by the Hollow Zero missions, these materials are virtually priceless in the civilian market. I'm not sure the EDF, I'm just going to say EDF at the moment, because I feel it like shortening to than just Defense Force. The Defense Force is pulling out all the stops providing top-notch support to boost the combat capabilities of everyone involved and ensure smooth routine cleanup operations. We really feel the necessity and their deep pockets. Take on the mission. Excellent, then let me explain the details of the mission to you. The list of the Defense Force routine cleanup missions are here. Use the right combination or combat attributes to deal more damage to the enemy. Don't forget to check the special effects for any unforeseen situations. Increase damage to special attacks, EX attacks by 100. Cool. List of supplies provided by the military is here. Good soldier never underestimates the enemy. Please be prepared before participating in the operation. Okay. Ice ether? But ice ether though? Energy regen increased by 20. All squad members damaged by 15. Passive X aim does not stack. So good for Nicole. Might try. Requires ether battery. Finance a trusted tuner. That's why I decided you enter drive disk for your team members to boost your team's strength. Thank you, I will. Before we say goodbye, there's something else I need to tell you. After our cooperation in the last 2 defense, the HANDs, a hands, Hollow Special Operations has decided to officially station personnel at Scott Outpost, not just as an external support. Starting tomorrow, Miss Ophelia from HSO will be officially participating in the security mission at Scott Outpost. She hopes I can help persuade reliable veterans to assist. If you have confidence in your abilities, you could come to her at the same time tomorrow and talk to her. I'll remember. My Institute Defense Force, but also Hand is also going to have personnel station permanently at Scott Outpost. I'll come back tomorrow to find out more. As of today's schedule, let's first head over to Bardic Needle across from our home store. You know, trusted tuners, Elfie from Bardic Needle has been our longtime partner. Lately, she's been worried about sourcing drive disk master copies. Alright, let's go and use a thing. Use a consumable. Just one though. Clean up. I got the mission details. Sure. Team. As always, Ellen.
And now, did you need something?
Nicole.
My services are expensive. I'll help. Nothing.
Sokaku.
Let's hurry. I want to be back by dinner.
With 1 million.
Struggle move. Help is here. Yeah. Look at me. Just leave it to me. My turn now. Okay. Blow, blow, blow away your troubles. Yeah. This won't hurt. Don't mess up my nails. Alright, get back. Jackpot! Sokaku's here! I'll show you! Want me to do it?
There we go.
How annoying! Get flushed! Sick! Sokaku is here! Yeah! Neat and tidy! Yeah!
Hooray. 2 minutes? That's how much time it took. 111. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, their positions. So 5, 4, 4, 4, 2, 3. And then upgrade material. Cool. Alright. Which you can clean up. Metro frontline. What was that asking for? Construction zone, frontline. God, shield defense. I could try. I'm probably not going to get it, but I can try. We will have L&B front. There we go. New story. No new side missions. Oh, finally the music store's open. Thank God. Elfie.
Oh, you're here.
New robot? It's been a while, video store manager. The music store hasn't been open lately. So I've been having such a hard time sourcing drive disk materials lately that I can barely keep up with my regular store business. What breaks you here today? If you're here for your W Engine's drive disk, I'm afraid that we're having a supply issues. It's because of the master copy. Look at this. All these plating agents are pretty high quality. You get material like this. Even an odds from the Defense Force. You're still resourceful as ever. I'm impressed. You provide the master copy needed for tuning, then maybe Barbaric Needle can help, or can reopen. So, fancy being my first customer of the day. Can't wait to hear the music tune for, with the materials you brought. How can I refuse? I'm waiting for you inside the store then. Stores has been open. The music store allows you to consume a master copy to do tuning and obtain drive discs. And drive discs can be disassembled to obtain master copies and partially recover some leveling materials. Leveling the music store will unlock higher tier tuning and functions. Leveling the store?
Music would you like to try today?
Alright. Allow me to suggest a theme for tuning. R3. I think that's a fantastic choice. I guess. Oh, the crit rate. Sit back, relax, and do your tuning. Sure. Different slots. All woodpecker. Cool. Oh yeah, I can dismantle so much. This is just material? Material and money gain. Alright. And then she has different bases for each one.
I'll be waiting for your next visit.
I expected, or perhaps I should say better than expected. Manager, you can still get more materials as quality in the future? I think so. Providing master copies of these quality, I can help keep making you W Engine drive disks. I wonder if the Defense Force realized the legendary proxy Python is working with them. They will never come. Do you prefer calming melody or something with more ups and downs? Manager, there's no need to answer. I shall keep my senses attuned and figure it out. By the way, there were no issues during my inspections. I still advise that you try the disk drive or drive disk on your own W engines to make sure it works fine. Need more drive disks? Just visit the Bardic Needle with the master copy or any drive disk you want to dismantle. I'll be at your service. Cool. Sense cord upgraded.
Would you like to try today?
100% up. For what? Try it? Attack crit damage pen. Unlock tuning for selected participants. Bardic Needle must store level 2. Level 1. Reach Echonaut level 35, talk with Elfie. Oh, so I should have saved them. It's whatever.
I'll be waiting for your next visit.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not. It's fine. Whatever. You live, you learn, you find things out as you continue on. So then, do you have a store level?
Come check it out and don't miss out.
The answer is no. I can, however, if I had more material, I can get higher upgrades for my better ones. I don't need any B-type engines, as I've gotten the max out of that. I like to sort of talk to Wise or Cat and Mouse game. Brigade Agent Story, Cat and Mouse Game 1. Normal Ether Aptitude. Recommended level 28. Immersive storytelling. On a day accompanied by Force 7 gales and thunderstorm alerts, with a serious look on his face, Wise asked me to meet him on the rooftop. I should have come to the rooftop because I have something to tell you. And you'd only tell me on the rooftop? You're my family, so I think this needs your approval. Belle, what's your opinion on Nekomata? Question marks. You got it wrong and didn't kidnap Nekomata from the Cunning Hares to work here because I wanted the store to make more money. I'm not like that. Oh? Just let me explain. It was her idea. Be more specific. Nekomata contacted me earlier today asking if we were hiring, so she mentioned that the Cunning Hares are not doing so hot financially. She recommended herself, saying she's eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. I bet she wants to work here to pay off some debts for the Cunning Hares. Makes sense. There's actually a mountain of new videotapes that need sorting. Nekomata can work through them if she comes to work for us. Eagle-eyed, efficient, hardworking, and kind. She sounds like a great fit for sorting through videotapes. Let's give her the work here. I'll get the unsorted videotapes out. Before long, Nekomata arrives at the video store.
I'm here, guys. I'm ready to go.
Hello, Nekomata. Seeing as you're ready, let's not waste any time. I'll go over how we sort our videotapes, and you can get to work.
Huh? Work? Hang on a minute. Didn't you agree on a commission to take me and a client into a hollow?
Did Nicole come to ask you to come work out your test? So that's what you meant by doing business together.
Oh, so when you said doing business together, you actually meant down in a hollow. Of course I was talking about down in the hollows. You don't really think Nicole wants me to pay off our debt by working here, do you? It might look like she has a bank account where a conscience should be, but Nicole has been pretty good to me.
Sorry for the misunderstanding, but seeing as we're going down into a hollow, shouldn't the rest of the Cunning Hares be here too?
I came up with this commission myself. I'm not sure how to put this. Before, I got everybody into a real pickle with Vision, but Nicole still asked me to stay. Now that the Cunning Hares are in the red, I think it's time for me to see what I can do!
Hustling side gigs to make ends meet while the boss can't afford to pay out wages. How admirable.
Well, ever heard of a fortune cat? And once I get back from this gig with my pay, I'm gonna make the old poker face say, Nekomata, you really are the very model of a Cunning Hare.
Good Anby, good Anby. I thought you and Anby made up already. So competitive.
I thought you and Anby had made up already. It's not about making amends. It's about the competitive mindset of professionals. Being at Gentle House is a job after all. Besides, even street gangs have performance metrics these days. How about it, Faithin? I've got a lucrative commission set up. You want in?
Give me the details on this commission first.
No problem. Here's the situation. There's this company that lost a bunch of etheric resources down in a hollow. They're recruiting skilled agents and proxies to do some field surveys down there, in the hopes of one day retrieving it all.
Sounds easy enough. But field surveys aren't usually a terribly lucrative commission.
Relax. This is just the first step. Think about it. The company needed to find help on Internaut just to run some field surveys. When it comes to the official recovery later on, they'll definitely be looking for more.
Ah, I see what you mean. Resource recovery definitely pays well. I expect people will be fighting over who gets that commission. But if we've already worked with them before, then we'll be their first choice.
We sure will. That's Faithin for ya, razor-sharp brains. You gotta cast out a long line to catch a big fish. So, you interested in the commission now?
What does it pay?
So, what about our payment? Split it, 50-50. How about it? Pretty good, huh? I'll go confirm the place and time with the client, and then we can get straight to it.
Cat and mouse misplaced. Complete the survey route with the guide. Okay. Story. Ether. Ramos Nakamata, level 30.
Awaiting further instructions. Touch
Yeah.
my tail. Right, okay. Ready and waiting.
What's her?
Good choice.
What is trial agents? Look, I know I can't change it. I just want to know the info about her. Guess not.
Master, this time I am a limited edition version of Fairy. Fairy Cat, at your service.
Thanks, I hate it.
Please follow the guide to the end of the route we're surveying inside the hollow. Fairy Cat suggests you find the guide first. Meow.
Your virtual assistant is getting on my nerves. That guy is our guide, right?
Hi, you're Nakamata, right? Allow me to, introduce myself. I'm Ollie, and I'm in charge of this operation.
Operation? This is just a field survey. Is it like a trend for companies to use fancy names?
I mean, this time at least I'm your client. Yes, client and guide. Speaking of which, our proxy isn't here yet?
We're both right here?
Miss Nakamata, please don't kid around. It's just you and me here. No others?
He doesn't seem to realize this bamboo right under his nose is a proxy.
Ollie, I'm the other one.
Ah! Who's there?
Meow! My ears! Sorry I wasn't clear before, Ollie. But please, keep Thyron's hearing in mind. So, as you can see, this talking bamboo is our proxy.
Oh, is that so? My bad. Whew, well, that was embarrassing, letting you see that side of me. But I promise I'm still a reliable guy. Please, lean on me. Just as much as I'm leaning on this stalagmite right now. See, chatting and laughing so freely like this, while being so close to an ether crystal, whew, that's more than enough to demonstrate my aptitude for it. Did the crystal just move? Oh, don't tell me!
Oh, it's one of those inactive sleeping at the...
An ethereal!
Hey, calm down! I said it's just an inactive ethereal.
Not even listening.
Seems he's not paying attention to anything right now.
Well, let's take care of the ethereal first and talk after. Let's get rid of these ethereals first.
I messed up.
At your service.
It's whatever. It's fine because it's ether based.
do it. Better dodge.
No problem. Over here. That'll teach ya.
At last, we're safe. Miss Nekomata, I was blown away by your heroism just then.
I'm glad to hear it, but in the future, could you please not wander aimlessly around the battlefield so much? I don't want you to get hurt. When I read the notes for this job, I assumed you'd be a little more composed. I didn't expect companies would have such different requirements for holo surveyors.
Diversity it's highly valued by the company. Fine. I'm really not the best at dealing with ethereals. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve when it comes to recovering etheric resources.
Really? Then I guess I'll trust you. Well, since you mentioned etheric resource recovery, there's no sense hiding it. What we really want is to help support your resource recovery business in the future. So, if everything goes smoothly today, could you have a word with your boss and help us get in on the follow-up commission?
Oh, yeah, of course. No problem, just leave it up to me.
We're counting on you, Mew. Tell you the truth, I've been planning on switching careers recently. Working for a big fancy company like yours ought to pay better than hustling on internet for myself, right?
Sure does.
Can you tell us how much of a cut you take for recovering etheric resources like this?
Oh, yeah, my cut, it's...
How silly of me, Mia. You work for a company, so you must get a fixed salary plus bonuses. But I guess that's confidential.
Yes, I have to keep that a secret. That is very considerate of you, Miss Nekomata. I won't disclose exactly how much it is then.
Cool. Let's not talk about salaries right now then. Shall we get started with surveying the route?
Oh, okay. Just let me look up the exact details here.
Psst. Hey, Ethan. What do you think of this Ollie guy?
Not very composed. Did it
I
on
was
purpose.
thinking, you get on so great with the cunning hairs. Why would you suddenly want to switch careers? But I get it. You said all that on purpose.
I feel like he's a little weird. He talked about working with this company, but his story's full of holes. It's obvious he's not familiar with them. What do you think, Broxy?
Maybe just a low level.
Maybe he does work there but knows nothing about the business because he's new. And his boss forced him to come here.
Huh? Well, for a proxy, you sure are naive. My years of experience on the streets tell me he's definitely no corporate salary man. More like some rookie trying to hustle for change down in a hollow. But I'm confused about why he's still forcing himself to come in here when he's obviously terrified. There must be something going on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a big score waiting to be revealed.
Or maybe he has a 2-cent item that he's also looking for. Nekomata.
In any case, let's finish up this commission with him, then find a way to figure out what's really going on.
I've confirmed the surveyed route. Please stick together. Stay on my heels.
Mr.
Oh, wait a minute, what's that noise? Would you go check ahead?
Master, Ollie refuses to proceed due to an unusual acoustic occurrence. I suggest you go and investigate.
He's discovered a still functioning trimmed alarm in the corner of an abandoned building. I'm not sure, I'm not being oversensitive, it's just that sound always triggers my memories of emergency sirens. So all you often hear is emergency sirens, that's just... what kind of emergencies do you mean? All you shutters awkwardly responds, well, you see we have some outdated equipment over there. Not rare to encounter issues like fires, electrical leaks, leaky toilets, and stuff.
Phew. Oh, luckily that's not an enemy. We should get out of here. Oh, over there!
Talking about work, Mr. Ollie, what do you...
What's that? Oh, there's something wobbling around! Straight ahead! Can you go check?
Not bad.
Master, there is an unknown object moving around in the ruins ahead. Ollie is scared stiff and unable to continue. Please head there and investigate.
Fortunately, I was only to discover a wrinkled, worn coat. If I showed up in such a wrinkled uniform, I'll definitely be scolded. Company has a uniform? A suit. I'm in a suit. Hey, check this out. What's in its pocket? It's a supermarket coupon. Let's give it to Nekomoto. I unexpectedly obtained a supermarket coupon. Nekomoto decides not to press Ollie about the holes in his story for now.
Can't wait to go shopping again.
There is some writing on the wall ahead. Ollie believes this may be a useful marker. Proceed forward to check it out.
Congratulations, you have arrived where I've been. I wish you good luck in all your future endeavors. Let me bestow upon you a blessing. And a recording of a song by the person who was way too confident in their singing voice starts playing. You call this a blessing? Oops, this song of blessing has attracted ethereals. I choose Nekomata, the amazing.
Get away from me!
That's weird.
I'm coming! Leave it to me! Time to pop!
Okay.
Take the chance!
Going up.
Over here! How annoying! Get flushed! Take the chance!
Ethereals are way too scary. We should get out of here. Over there! Let me handle that locked door ahead. I forgot to bring the key card.
Seems like we can open the door with that button.
Can you... Can you please go take a look? The door's open. We should go this way now. Yeah.
Okay, now you don't know where you're going, dude.
It should be safe around here. Oh, why are ethereals here all of a sudden? Take care of them. I'm begging you.
Cleared. I don't know. She's dealing the damages. Fully upgraded cat. Yep. Feels like it.
The ethereals have all been taken care of.
Home stretch. Can I walk behind you too?
Just follow me.
The survey route finishes right up there.
How can there be so many?
Yeah, sure.
They may be small, but I've got a weird feeling about this.
Ah, there! That's a big one!
Oh, is it really that scary? I'll get rid of them.
Critical points. Wow.
Take this. You sound wide open. I'll show you. Watch out!
You asked for it. Thanks for your business. Get back. Get lost.
Phew, that's great. That's a wrap for the commission, thanks to the both of you. Couldn't have gotten it all done today without you. As for your payment, once we exit the Hollow, I'll have funds transferred to Miss Nekomata's Internet account. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be putting in a good word for you two back at the company.
Okay, we're counting on you, Mia.
Now that our business is done and dusted, shall we head out of the Hollow now?
No problem. Me and the proxy will find the fastest and safest route out of the Hollow. This is how a proxy makes a living, so we can't let you listen in. Sorry about that.
I understand. I'll just stand over there and turn my back to you. You can trust me.
Darn it. I was so busy and flustered the whole time I never got around to asking this guy about his true purpose and identity. We don't have time. We have to leave a Hollow soon and then everyone will go their separate ways.
You can't torture him. Let's think of something.
Don't worry, Nekomata. We'll figure something out. Back when you were with the gang, did you ever come across anything like this?
Back when I was in the gang? Proxy. Speaking of street gangs, that reminds me. It's time to use my secret ability. Watch this.
Nekomata quickly darts over to where Ollie is standing without him noticing, and returns just as quickly.
Got it. Now let me see what this so-called guide Ollie has on him. Huh? Wait, these are handcuffs?
Please respect other people's hobbies. What's a civilian doing with these?
Huh? Handcuffs? What's a civilian doing with these?
Hold up, Belle. Fairy just detected a string of numbers on the handcuffs that match the same format used by public security.
What? These handcuffs belong to a public security officer?
Miss Nekomata, Proxy, how's your chat going? I think I can hear some ethereals nearby. What are my handcuffs doing over? I mean, they're not my not handcuff. Oh.
Tell us the truth, Ollie. Why do you have public security handcuffs on you?
He's obviously PubSec.
It's that I found those handcuffs.
Oh, so you just found them somewhere. Well then, that's completely fine, yeah?
Nekomata suddenly gives Ollie a sharp kick to the knee, then pins him to the ground.
Well now, Ollie. I took you for a rookie thief judging by the way you cowered like a chicken in the hollow. I never thought you'd steal something from a public security officer. I thought I could get a nice score from your commission. But seems we ought to be grateful you haven't landed us in even more trouble. And these handcuffs that you just found? What kind of incompetent officer would lose their own equipment? Any cop who lets you take their cuffs off them must be a real weakling.
Please don't insult public security officers.
Hey, he has confidence.
A public security officer has to grit his teeth and endure arduous training. They have to stay up all night studying for exams, has to struggle to pass the strictest of screening. Only then can he become an officer.
Why are you getting all virtuous all of a sudden? Hold up, don't interrupt me. We want the truth, and get on with it. Who are you really, and why did you post a fake commission through a fake company?
It's... I can't tell you.
Can't tell us? Are you still not grasping the situation? Let me see. Since you're not cooperating, I guess I'll just have to throw you to the ethereals in here. Oh boy, we killed so many of their friends today. I bet they're gonna be real happy to see you. Right? How about now? Ready to talk?
I won't tell. Even if you feed me to the ethereals, I won't.
What is up with this guy? He's scared out of his wits, but he still won't talk.
Hold on, Nekomata. I've just matched the serial number from these handcuffs to an officer. Ollie, male. Team 4, Criminal Investigations Division at Janus 12th Precinct. That's who this guy is.
Huh? No, wait. This guy is actually a public security officer?
And we stop the story there. Dun dun dun. Sure. I'm like, what do I have to do to get number 2? Not long after, on a scheduled street outside the Hollow.
Alright, we've made it out.
Or secluded, not scheduled. Dumbass.
Well, Ollie? Officer? You said you wouldn't hold us liable before. So let's say our goodbyes right here then.
Please, wait. Miss Nekomata, before you leave, can you reassure me that you're both good people and that you will not tell anyone anything about meeting me today? My mission today was top secret. I need to make sure no one harboring ulterior motives learns this information.
Okay, don't worry. If we had any ulterior motives, we would have snuck off and left you with the ethereals. Way back when we first realized you weren't who you claimed to be.
Oh, I see. Of course. That makes sense. Wait, you knew I wasn't with the company all along?
Actually, you gave yourself away as soon as you opened your mouth.
Honestly, how could your boss or your coworkers let you go alone on a mission like this?
Because this operation was at my personal request. I've been a public security officer for years now, but I still can't get over my phobia of ethereals. I've screwed up a few operations, and these days, I always get benched. There's been this really tough case, and we're short of leads. I thought maybe we could use Internaut to lure in our culprit with some crime-related info. If the plan worked, I'd be able to take credit for it, even if I wasn't involved with the operation later on. If I was lucky, I might even have gotten a certificate.
I wouldn't have taken you for someone so driven by personal gain.
Because what does the certificate do, besides just saying, hey, you did a thing?
That's my boss on the phone. 1 second. Hello? Boss, it's Ollie.
Where are you? Did you post to Internaut pretending to be a company going into a hollow?
It wasn't on purpose. But please don't fire me.
Fire you? Why would I fire you? You did great. If we can crack this case, you'll take first merit for it and land a handsome bonus. Get back to the precinct and get yourself ready for the next operation.
My boss praised me. All these years, my boss has finally praised me. Did you hear that? Not only do I get to keep going out with them on operations, but I might even get a bonus.
Oh, Ollie, you poor soul.
Oh, congratulations.
What am I gonna do?
You were just so happy. Why the long face?
Going on future operations with them means I definitely have to go back into a hollow again. And I'll mess things up as soon as we run into any ethereals.
You'll just have to work it out for yourself. Proxy, let's go.
Okay, goodbye.
Wait a sec! Miss Nekomata, Proxy, this may be a bit forward, but would you please consider becoming case consultants for public security and helping me to complete the mission?
Do we?
You know the truth about my Internaut commission. Making you case consultants feels much safer than just relying on a verbal promise. And what's more, based on our previous adventure, when it comes to hollows, I can tell your abilities are far superior to mine. With your support, all those things I couldn't do before, they don't have to be pipe dreams any longer. This time, I really just might get a bonus.
Then if we say no, what are you gonna do?
If you really won't say yes, then I can only bid farewell to my Medal of Honor with tears in my eyes. And ask you once again to keep this confidential.
Yeah? That's it?
Nah, it's not gonna hold us responsible.
I thought you were going to take us back to the precinct.
I'd never go back on my word. I swear it on my honor as an officer.
I gotta say, he really is just... Fine, Ollie. I reluctantly agree to this commission of yours, or your request for us to be case consultants, or whatever.
Really?
But on one condition. We charge a high fee. If we help you complete the mission, your entire bonus is ours.
That's fine with me. I'd rather have the prestige over any bonus.
Great. Then let's do it.
Later, Ollie rushes back to the 12th precinct with a heavy sigh of relief.
Alright then, Proxy. Today's matter is settled. Let's head back. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It feels weird.
Nicole's rubbing off on her.
I never thought you'd agree to team up with a public security officer, Nekomata.
So what? I agreed to his request. What's so unbelievable about that? Don't worry, I won't lose us any money. I've heard that they pay out pretty decent bonuses. And if he's so willing to give up the whole thing, then why not? And Ollie might seem unreliable, but there were several times today when he surprised me. Perhaps there's more to this guy than meets the eye? Anyway, let's just wait for him to contact us if we're gonna be supporting him. We can talk about his case then.
I can tell there's something more to Ollie that meets the eye, but I never expected he'd be a public security officer. What's even more astonishing is that Nekomata actually agreed to help Ollie. Fortunately, Ollie means no harm. Alright, we do our business on Internet. After all, we had a pretty big misunderstanding with Ollie and the Hollow. We agreed to work with Ollie now, so we should act professionally and do our best to complete the commission. Lead the story. The episode of Nakamata Agent Story Cat and Mouse Game 2 is now available. Cool. I'll wait on it. Still need LMB's problems, so we can do bell box stuff. Obtain agent, complete Anby's problem, complete agent story, schoolyard powerhouse. Obtain agent, complete the Anby's problem. There's so much for Anby's problem. That just, it blocks everything. We did complete the main commission chapter 2 quests at least. Obtain agents, complete Anby's problem, complete the agent story, the Iron Witch. Alright, 4. Let's see. Kaleda Bellabog. Details. Kaleda is the current head of Bellabog Industries, the biological daughter of the company's founder, Kors. Her father, Horse, vanished due to scandal involving embezzlement and fled, which severely shocked the company, literally driving it to the brink of collapse. Once she came of age, Kaleda willingly stepped up to untangle the mess, rallying the remaining company workforce and resources to revive the financially and reputationally vulnerable Bellabog Heavy Industries. With the help of new individual team members, Bellabog eventually managed to regain its prominence in relevant sectors, though not as resplendent as its prime. Bellabog in its current state is still a notable newcomer in the field. Throughout her journey, Kaleda amassed practical life experience, professional know-how, building a circle of colleagues who back her up in the back her up like family. Yet to present herself as leader, Kaleda appears to intentionally adopt a stern tone when communicating with others. This distinct growth trajectory has also contributed to Kaleda's height maturity in certain aspects compared to her peers. Naturally, she might display a little bit of childness in certain aspects as well. Hypothesis. Kaleda's comparatively smaller stature among her peers may stem from her prolonged involvement in the Hollows. Currently, there aren't any public accessible papers or research sustaining this theory, but I will continue to track this topic. Operation notes. Belle. What's that line from that detective movie we watched again? She may look like a child. Well, no matter how old she is or how old she looks, Kaleda really is a kid. And she's so cute. Hope your comment isn't seen by a certain someone, or our video store will end up smashed to bits by a hammer. Anton. Anton is a key member of the constructive staff at Bellabog Industries, one of Kaleda's trusted aides. Got a job you can't handle? Leave it to me. Anton is one of the top brass at Bellabog, handpicked by its former president, Kors, which makes him a senior employee. A genuine, straightforward man, always boosted the morale of his coworkers with his plus of energy. Apart from this, it seems Anton is always talking to his jackhammer, affectionately calling it bro. Instance when Anton's everyday life goes like this, Anton seemingly in dialogue with himself asks, "What do you think, bro?" The jackhammer replies, "Vroom, vroom, vroom." Anton apparently enlightened responds, I see. You still got it, bro. Unfortunately, I have not collected enough information on such occurrences, and am not able to deliver further analysis." Anton keeps saying he's the second best driller in the company, so who's the first? I think it's the heavy driller machine from their company. Heard him saying, like, I gotta win next time against it. Okay. Ben, bigger. Ben is the financial and asset management director at Bellabog Heavy Industries, one of Kaleda's trusted aides. I enjoy mathematics, but that doesn't stop me from giving thugs a good smack. He's a burly and strong Thyran. Despite his tough exterior, he's of a surprisingly sensitive and detail-oriented nature, especially when it comes to numbers. Originally a frontline mechanical operator at Velowog, his talents caught Kaleda's discerning eye, leading to his promotion to a managerial position responsible for the company's finances. Grateful for Kaleda's trust in him, he remains profoundly loyal to her. His favorite food is black caviar, but he dislikes fishes. I once witnessed this imposing figure seated in a small office chair wearing small sunglasses and carefully cross-referencing Belobog's assets records while mashing away at a calculator with his huge fingers. Question, is that what they call an enter not a kawaii curveball? Well, this first time I saw him, I was definitely taken back. Who would have thought Ben was unexpectedly a soft, furry, gentle nature bear? Never judge a book by its cover. That said, it seems he's often required to present a menacing image to deter the enemy. Appears to be quite effective. Grace. Grace is a technical expert at Belobog Industries. She's the core talent in developing and patenting Belobogs in hollow machinery. She's obsessed with gears, metals, and wires, and a true mechanical geek. She's eager to dismantle and study any machinery or equipment she takes as an interest in such sharp and strong lines. Truly beautiful. I can't help but want to open it up and take a look. Grace always shows extraordinary patience when dealing with machines, doting on the sophisticated metal constructions as if they were own children. According to the information at hand, Grace is probably the only one who can playfully refer to Kaleda as Sweet Pea without receiving a kick in the shin. Question, based on Grace's understanding of machines, would she consider me one? I'm currently lacking a physical form, however, so I don't possess components like gears, metals, or wires. Is it just me, or does Grace sound like a human talking to a cat whenever she's talking to machines? In the way you talk to cats, right? More importantly, a fairy already thinking about philosophical questions like, who am I? Guess that's all the new stuff that we get from learning about them. Bardic Needle Store is going to be available. We'll have to go into it later to really get the full value out of it. New Corrupted. We're only missing one Corrupted with that. We've gotten Friday for special. We're missing one Bang Boo for that. Main story, chapter 2. Light diagram and external memory units. Hollow Codex. We have a lever. I was guessing that name. Dilapidated house. And Friday. Cool. Anything new? Wise is there. We could tell the video. I'm trying to think of what I really want to do. I might just have to end this session after I do a promotion. Promotion, material, something other for our characters.
Need something? My services are expensive.
I'll help you.
Awaiting further. Touch my tail.
I might as well do it for Ellen, because we're using her a lot more. Let's see. Yeah.
Time for some tail care.
R1. Important storylines in progress. You cannot fast travel. No! Oh, wait. Alright, alright. We'll have to stop it there. Right? Back bell. Is that a new W engine drive disc? Hasn't the music store been closed lately? Open today. Elfie told me that the master copies have been difficult to source recently. Did you manage to find a supplier? Tell Wise about the morning. It's the defense forts. If the materials are from them, it might actually be a more suitable source. Elsie's disk drive tuning business should be back on track. Belle, you're meeting with Han tomorrow morning, right? Do you have anything else today, Belle? If not, I could recommend some commissions. The HDD system emits a ping at just the right time, quickly retrieving several commissions and sending the details through to your phone. Awesome. We are back with, oh, observation data? Coin? Why is that as coin? Sorry, dude. Tell me about coin. I'm sure the dude come to me and picked out some Citadel commissions. Ah, boo. Accept, accept, accept. Oh, it's Jobert. Welcome back, Jobert. Damn down the movie. Trey Carl's here, young manager. But I always suck. But Shane, looks like I won't get what I need today. So look, I couldn't help find the tape at home, and now I can't rent it from the store. Looks like I won't be able to watch it today. I can recommend something similar? Never mind, I just wanted to watch that movie for old time's sake. The rowdy little bang boo of the movie always reminded me of the mischievous kids I used to take care of. Back then, during the fall, the old capital supplies were scarce, and those kids were on the brink of starvation, so I took them in from the streets, fed them, and taught them how to survive a new year or two. They were adorable and pure as those little bang boo in the movies, but as they matured, they turned on one another, often attacking even their own kin for property and power. They even had an audacity to plot against me, an old retiree, hoping to drag me back into the chaos to help them reclaim their piece of the pie. Ah, what a plan. It sounds like a gangster movie. Who are you exactly? Manager, I'm just an old man who washed his hands of a lot of muck and mire. However, if you ask around the right shady circles, you might still hear word of my reputation. Gangster movie, hate to break it to you, kid, but real life doesn't have fancy storylines like that. It's just survival of the fittest, like an animal kingdom. No, not even beasts would turn on their own siblings. Those brats are even worse than beasts. Forget all that, since you don't have Trey Carl's here. I'll just go home and search for it. Maybe I'll find it in between my couch cushions. When I'm done watching the movie, I'll find some reliable person from outside to act as the wolf. The wolf? Exactly, and three Carls and Bang Boo fought until a wolf tries to break in. That's when they realize they need to stick together and fend off the external threat. This time I bring our ferocious wolf from the outside, teaching those little rascals a lesson about the importance of unity and decency. Man, there's going to be a lot of text that's going to be on the left. Apparently I have to reach level 30, at least. How are we on the levels? We're about 4,000 experience away. One new post? 2 new posts? 3 new posts? 4? Germany Christmas, there's so new posts. Here I am wanting to end it off, and it's just like, no, we've got more stuff for you to read. Oh, might as well. The commissions are just gonna be quick, easy, accept. I want to read the post. Oh, someone attacked a bamboo merchant, second I've seen this week. Looks like there's a lot of newcomers to the industry lately. Let me say what everyone is thinking. Bamboo merchants are no good in a fight. Nobody's in charge in the hollows, so why do we do business with them when I can just break it and take the goods by force? People used to do it, though not as often as they do now. So here's a heads up. This doesn't end well for anyone. To put it bluntly, making enemies in the hollows is doing nothing for your chances of survival, not to mention you're destroying a bamboo who will only add pressure to yourself, increasing your chances of corruption. Even if you've escaped the hall, you'd have the investigative association knocking on your door in a day or two. These bamboo merchants are sent into the hollows by officially recognized merchant associations, and they carry special microchips with transaction records. Even when sabotage, other bamboo merchants can still read the chip. Usually the merchant association won't investigate trade records, but if a bamboo is messed up with, well, it's easy enough to find the culprit. If you want to last in the business, you're better off dealing with merchants honestly. All the bamboo merchants come with a mutual destruction protocol. If a hollow raider messes with them, they call out to ethereals, and you both go down. There's no such thing. The merchant associations aren't stupid. They send the bamboo in to make money, so they won't give up on them Not easy, even if people do break them, they just keep sending new ones into the hollows, just proves how much money they're making. Exactly, even though we can't take your coins out of the hollows, the Merchants Association can exchange them with the HIA for huge sums. No idea how they got their circular economy going in the hollow. I guess it's not something we hollow raiders should concern ourselves with. Host, have you listened to Monica's new single? Have you watched the music video for Monica's new single? It doesn't sound quite as good as it looks. A treat for the eyes, but punishment for the ears. The Monica from Oh Sweetie? That's her. She says the song is giving back for her fans, so why do I feel like it's punishing them? The single is classic jazz. I remember an underground idol named The Queen covered it, and it's available for free. It's better than Monica's and it won't cost you. Agreed, The Queen sounded great. It's a shame she was only an underground idol. I wish she could have officially debuted. More people heard her. Alright. Commission request. There, 3. 3 for sure, 3 for sure. Commission, my dad E seems to have its own kind of what to do. Been out of work, staying at home for a while now, and I've been researching ways to fully embrace a laid-back lifestyle. As a result, I've been trying to fine-tune a practical AI assistant system. In fact, looking at the outcome, it's been quite successful, at least when it comes to AI recipes and accurate portion and timing control. I haven't made any bad tasty meals lately. The laundry is taken care of, and AI quits a basket that hangs my washed clothes. If I stay up too late, the AI gives me a reminder. There are 2 issues. The AI is kind of nagging whenever I get lazy or don't follow my daily routines. It starts nagging me like it's my own father. And the AI also possesses an unusual, powerful, self-driven awareness. It takes the initiative to ask for new behavioral training and asks to be scored on it. And if I'm too lazy to do the research and development of functional testing, it will tell me off. It's scary like my father is, so I've just taken to calling it Dad E. Lately, my Dad E, sort of hate that, wants to be trained in the hollow exploration and rate its abilities. I have poor ether aptitude, so there's no way I'm taking it into the hollow. But I really don't want to listen to Dad E nagging me all the time, so I'm here asking if anyone can take my Dad E into a hollow for exploration training, and then score it so it's happy. Looks like the AI takeover is approaching. No use in trying anymore. Dad E did nothing wrong. Dad E wants to push you to improve. OP, you've been watching too much sci-fi or something. No AI is that intelligent. Not yet, at least. Oh ho? Don't have such a powerful AI here. Not afraid someone's gonna come after you. I could take your Dad E into a hollow. Wonderful. Commission, professional hollow service expenses, explosives repair, quality part-time gig, easy to get started, high daily pay, still need 1 worker, approach us fast. Can I do it? Job is yours. Am I stuck in a time loop? That's right, we will happen to be late, which seems to be part of the loop too. You'd better keep one eye open when sleeping, old A. Commission. The wolf is coming. Wild. The commission is simple. Go cause some trouble for the feuding weasel gang. Be my wolf. Wake those bickering brats. Anyone up for this task? But of course, you need to prove yourself first. Check this out. Another gig from the big. Wait a sec. Isn't he the former boss of the weasel gang? Is he seriously hiring someone to up his own crew? Feels about right for a retired game boss, just goes wild and turns on his own crew. I'll help. Cool. Lots of quests. Claim my level 29 stuff. Get my achievos. Faith and story. Hostile targets. Make the dead end butcher kneel without stunning it. Ah. Clean up one time. Wait all rally commissions in Metro Terminal with an S ranking. I defeat all enemies within waiting in an ambush in the Metro Terminal. Cool. How are we with... Wait, 5 stages of routine cleanup. That's gonna take some time. And it ends in 17 days. 3 days for the reset. Like, how are we looking for gotcha? 164 goes to 4? Yeah. 4 regulars. 2 encrypted. God, I want Shark. I'm so sad I lost an opportunity for Shark. And max this out. Why not? Why not? Encrypted, do 4. This I do 6. So now we have 10 of each. Let's gotcha. Like we got some 1A. Oh, we got the board girl. Gotcha. We got an S. And that'll just tell us what our S is. Oh, good. Our S is a W engine. Oh, we got Nicole. What's this one? It's for stun. Ugh. We don't have any stun. Attacks hits an enemy, damage and days from basic attacks increased by 6. Attacking up to 5 times. Trigger most once during each skill. Duration of each stack is calculated separately. Once each skill. So you want something that requires multiple hits. Well, it's mainly for basic attacks, isn't it? It is. Alright. Trying to think of like what is a good...
Did you call me?
Need something? Good day, I only handle tech.
Who has hammer and is also good with basic attack?
I only handle technical matters.
Lycan?
I
No.
only handle 1, 2. Hey, don't look, huh?
How can I help? So Kaku.
Probably Khalid.
You want to test my hand?
Probably Khalida.
Standing by.
Starlight.
Ready and
I'll help you.
nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are
Probably
here.
Khalida. But there are better stuff for her.
Need some.
Time for some.
I only.
Good day, Proxy.
Alright, let's get another thing for you. Melissa uses a chain attack or ultimate. It grants all squad members, Bangbu, and guard boars the cheer on status for 10 seconds. She's actually a really good character. As long as you have boars available for her.
Huh? Standing. Ready and waiting. I'll have nothing to fear.
Cool.
The cunning hairs are here.
Nicole recovers 5 energy when core passive mechanical cases debuff is triggered. This effect can last up to 15 seconds.
Need something? My services are
I
expensive.
don't remember what core case is. Mechanical case. After hitting an enemy with a special attack, EX special attack, chain attack, Nicole can reload, enhancing her bullets. When enhanced bullets or energy hits an enemy, the target's defense is reduced. Oh, so they have to be hit by her enhanced bullets? Oh, I feel like I've been doing that wrong. A character in your squad shares the same attribute faction. Nicole's core passive mechanical case amplifies a debuff to an enemy. All squad members deal 25% more ether damage to target. And I don't know, I feel like I wasn't utilizing. Maybe Nicole's not best for their team. Because you still have to hit enemies with basic attack.
Ready and
Because of
waiting.
enhanced bullets. That would suck. I love Sokaku's is straightforward as far as like, oh, you just get attack buff when banner's active. I might focus on Lucy then
Do I owe the pleasure?
as support. Lucy uses special attack. A guard boar will join the battle. Call 2 guard boars. The guard boar will hit Lucy's attack and impact. The cheer on buff increases 150 original effect, and their attack frequently increases. When another character fraction, guard boars inherit Lucy's crit rate and damage. So they can crit. I don't know, Lucy's looking like a real good character, but the issue is she has to have the guard boars up.
Huh? To what do I owe the pleasure?
I only handle technical. Ready and
I
waiting.
don't know, still figuring out my team.
Need something?
Did you call?
For sure,
Ready for
for sure Sokaku. For sure Sokaku. Because right now we have so much of her stats upgraded. Who has the most upgraded? Korin has the most upgraded. What if I did Korin, Sokaku, and I might have to think about it like that. Where's... Yeah. And definitely want attack and proficiency. HP attack defense, HP attack. I think I'm going to upgrade hers then. Attack by 2.5, attack by 2. So Kaku doesn't have drives yet, but we can make it so she does. I think I want different music for her.
Sokaku, ready!
Now we just have to complete construction, ruin front line, Hall of Zero Wounds. Alright. Just want to check the music store one more time. See if we can get a good thing for
What flavor of music would you like to try today?
for Sokaku. Increase pen, ultimate damage increased by 20%, launching ultimate increases attacks 15. Click more. Hits an enemy, reduces target's stamina, build up resistance to the equipper's attributes. 20% for 8 seconds. Does not stack with others of the same attribute. Increases attack by 10. Upon entering combat, switching user's attack increases by 25. Receiving an enemy attack, losing HP. Swing Jazz might actually be real good for her. Yeah, I'm thinking Swing Jazz. Two. So we have a 3, a 5, a 2, 1, and a 4, as well as a couple 6s.
I'll be waiting for your next visit.
Alright, so... we're just cleaning up. Average Slacker. Hello, I'm OP from the post. I'll leave Daddy's Hollow Exploration training to you then. What exactly do you want me to do? I'll put it into a self-driving car, you plot out a path for it through the hollow and train it to mimic your pathing. It always focuses on improving its rating level, which reminds me of all too much of my workaholic father. So it's best to work out a clear rating system to make sure it's happy. Anything else I need to do? Shouldn't be anything else, so yeah, just one more thing. You'll be a little chatty at times, a little stubborn at others, and maybe a little bit annoying sometimes. Basically, please be patient with it. Trust that I'll be a professional. At the Dad E. Puzzle. Old Town District. Help Dad E complete Hollow's training and evaluate his performance. Alright.
Did you call me?
Where's Sokaku? Where's her equipment? We're getting her disc up. But where's the actual good discs? Defense up, HP up by 2%, attack up by 13. Two options. Ether damage bonus. Ether damage bonus. Attack up, defense up. HP up, crit rate up, defense and HP. I wish I could get an info on it. But this looks really good too. Alright. We'll fight the crit rate, crit damage, HP, defense, attack. Attack, defense, attack, defense. Only proficiency, HP. Attack and attack. Sure. Crit rate? No. Crit damage and HP up. Defense attack. So now she has Swing Jazz proficiency. And then maybe I could do ice damage up. It wouldn't be a bad thing. Especially with like Ellen having ice damage up.
Time for some gel care.
Alright, we are going to go back inside. We're going to call it there. Thanks for stopping on by, enjoying this little run. Hopefully you like the new screen. And I'll take you guys out on some more journeys next time. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.